calming the emotion. I sent you down to earth cause you was broken. Rehabilitation, not psychosis. But now we here now. Centuries you manipulated man with music. Embodied you as superstars to see how you moving. You came along garnishing evilish views. And all I ever wanted from you was love and approval. I learned a lot, no more putting these people in fear. The more that word is diminished, the more it's not real. The more light that I can capture, the more
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Diamond Dynasty Baseball on tap tonight. It's Houston taking on Houston. First pitch coming your way next. So almost ready to get underway. And on the hill, Walker Buehler. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Puts it away for the out. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Swinging a foul out of play. And that one hit to first. And he takes it himself for the out. And now, Craig Biggio. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass.
Biggio.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Acuna hauls it in to end the inning. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Here. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Richard, in his 11th season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a cutter, and he works in a two-seamer.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball.
No balls.
Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swings and misses, struck him out. At the plate, Jordan Lawler. Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. And
one ball, one strike.
And strike two.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
One ball, two strikes.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Rudder takes off, and it's fouled off. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3. Lawler stands at second with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Biggio collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it. Back here at Dyke Park, new inning getting started. Now it's the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Walker Buehler will go back to work. Grounds one to short. Lindor. The throw to first. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
The left fielder, number 24, Manny Ramirez.
And that one hit 97 on the gun.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Out towards right center field. Harris has a beat on it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Colson Montgomery digs in now.
Montgomery.
Oh, and 1.
0-1.
In the air out towards right center. Acuna after it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. Back here in Houston, and here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. Richard back to work. That one fouled off.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one.
Belly just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
That misses, and it's 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. That misses, and that is ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
Couple sliders away, gets that hitter to really start looking and even leaning out over the plate. Very susceptible for the 2-seamer here. Let's see what he throws.
To the right side. The tag, and he's out. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris the second.
Michael Harris.
Foul ball.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99.
0-2.
0-2. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
And that one in the air center field. Durant under this one. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the inning. Back here in Houston, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Josh Naylor.
Swings and pulls it foul to the right side.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
On the ground, out to short, over to first, and one away in the top of the third. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The second baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. First two batters retired here in the top of the third.
Batting ninth.
Now Machado up here.
13, Manny Machado.
There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Late on that fastball.
This guy's pounding this on. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And we're back. And now here is Hank Aaron. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter.
It's 0-1.
Right side. Chisholm handles, throws to first. One up, one down. Trey Turner now. Here's something to watch, Siggy. He's got the best OPS on the team. He can hurt you. Slice to right, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there,
that one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. So two down now, and here is Jordan Lawler. Strike one. On the ground to the left. Throws across the diamond. Third out. Start of the fourth. Now batting Jarren Duran.
The center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Liner snagged it first. Here's Jordan Alvarez.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
All over that one right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Alvarez, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And now the count is even. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Next to hit, Jose Bautista grounded out his first time. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Bautista, 31 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Breaking ball misses down and away.
1-1.
Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. To the right side. Fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And takes low for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Just missed.
Ball. 2-1.
Fastball for a strike. Swings and misses. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Here's Adley Rutschman. That misses.
1-0.
Ball 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Just
no,
missed.
that's out.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Hit in the air, left field. He's got it, and that ends the inning.
This is black royalty. Mansa Musa prodigy. Structure our society.
Back here at Daikin Park, ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Flied to right his first time. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Kicks and deals. Fought off foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. And now it's Josh Naylor. He's 0 for 1.
Naylor.
And there's a foul ball. Ramirez, the base runner at first with 1 out. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Harris has a beat on it. Snags it for the 2nd out. Now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. 0 for 1 so far.
Baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that is the inning.
There's the stream.
Back here in Houston, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Manny Ramirez. Richard back to work. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
On its way to the corner, and that will drop foul.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those things.
Oh, that one almost gets him again.
1-0.
And that's
Ball
outside.
outside.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Hank Aaron now at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Check swing, called strike. Now it's belted deep to left, way out of here. Home run. And they take the lead. It's 2-0.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Trey Turner with a chance now. Up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0 balls,
Well, he's
1
been
strike.
incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
0-2.
Montgomery to first, and Acuna retired. Third out, and that ends the frame. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. The relay throw. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
The center fielder, number
So the batting
16,
order turns
Jarren
over. Jarren Duran getting ready to hit. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
You know, this group of hitters definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
This one in the dirt.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one misses. It's 2-2. And there's a ball.
Full count.
And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. And that one hammered back there. Out of here. He hammers one out to right, and we're all square. It's 2-2. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Biggio will hit next. Swing and a foul straight back. Still only one out here in the inning. See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista, has grounded out a couple of times. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Left field, way back there. That's got a chance. And it's out of here. A laser to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they jump out front. It's 3-2. So 2 away. Griffin Jacks on the pitch out of the pen here.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
The 0-1. And that is out of play. 2 out, space is empty.
That's inside. Ball.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Rutschman gathers, throws to first, got him. Inning over on the strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Now here is Jordan Lawler. Line drive, down the line, and it's foul. Yoan swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8. Here's Francisco Lindor. 1 for 2. And that one fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Out to short. Montgomery zips it across. Lindor retired. So here's the cleanup hitter. Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Late.
And that misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. 2 down, nobody on. Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take it.
And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Montgomery tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he offered at it. And a foul ball. That's inside. Going to count 1-2. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. Throw to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Josh Naylor.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
1 out, base is empty. On the ground, right side. Hank fires over to first. 2 gone now. So up next, Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Jax, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016.
1-1.
Late with the swing there.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. And we're back.
Leading
and the batter now, Adley Rutschman.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
In there at the knees.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That's off the inside corner. 1-1. Now 1 missed.
2-1.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that out. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen. Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
No, that's outside. Ball.
And that's ball 1. With the tying run on at first, here at the bottom of the 7th. Boots it. Still fires to first, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they
now
still get the out.
Center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. In the zone for a strike. That was the sweeper. Strike 2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Now, Hank Aaron. He's already homered in this game. Tied him up inside with that one.
0-1.
Fastball is outside.
1-1. Ball.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
2 balls, 2
Rutschman
strikes.
at second with 2 down. Strike 3 went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. Back here at Daikin Park. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
Jacks back to work. In the air to left center. Ramirez on his way over. He makes the grab. And there's one away. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 3 in this one. To third, Lawler. That's it out. And now Yordan Alvarez. He's already homered here in this one.
Alvarez.
Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that is that. Bottom of the 8th. Here's Trey Turner.
Designated hitter. Trey Turner. Now pitching.
That one in triple digits.
Power relievers one after another come out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. The outfield playing into pull with the center fielder positioned in that left. That one ran inside, almost got him.
1-0.
And that one fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar
1 and
gun.
2's the count.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Lawler. 1 for 3. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-2.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking
1 ball,
rock
2
solid
strikes.
so far.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to third. Slings it across. 3 up, 3 down. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Craig Biggio. Ryan Helsley comes on now.
Now pitching. Ryan Helsley.
Check swing in the first pitch. Appeal down to first. No swing. Kenny Jansen with the call. That one is absolutely belted. That's back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. Jose Bautista, the next to hit. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Next pitch is outside. And 1-1. This one in the air. Guerrero settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Manny Ramirez now at the plate.
Ramirez.
Slider right there.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Back here in Houston, stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. That one gets down for a hit.
Well, a big swing of the bat right
Now
there.
batting,
These
the
days,
first
most
baseman,
outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not. But off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And now the switch hitting catcher, Adley Rutschman. Just missed.
1-0.
And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0. And fouled off. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. 1 at second, and that's a double play to end it.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some time.
From the hallowed grounds of Fenway Park, we've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Rockies taking on the Rockhounds. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
That's just the way it is. Want what in life.
Just about ready to go. Our starting pitcher in this one, Chase Burns. What do we need to know here?
Leading off,
four-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they.
And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Yordan Alvarez. Now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. And now it's even up.
Well, you put good velocity in the head of the hitter. He's got to get it ready early and then change speeds. Keep him off balance. That's the goal. He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Got him swinging. Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throws to first, and they get Biggio for the out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Bautista getting ready to hit. First offering misses badly for ball one. In the air, right field. Acuna there. And that is that. Back here in Boston, and starting in this one, Jacob deGrom.
Well, he's got great stuff, but what makes his stuff even better is his delivery. Hides the ball for a very long time, high leg kick, and by the time the hitter sees it, it's right on top of him.
Bottom of the first. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You always have to worry about the fastball when facing deGrom, Boog. I mean, it's an electric pitch for him, and he's usually pumping it in at about 100 miles per hour, which makes him one of the hardest throwing pitchers in the league.
Base hit, left center field. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. He put that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Foul ball there. Slash foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
That's a ball.
Runner.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Ripped to short. To third. Tag. Got him. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Maybe not an elite level switch hitter, but still a guy. Some contact and just success as a hitter from both sides of the plate. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, he doesn't get too big with the swing. He knows how to hit behind runners.
Runner on the go. Pitch is high. Go to second. Ow! Bounding ball here. Rolls foul. And a base hit right there. And Vladimir Guerrero Jr. with a chance to make an impact with 2 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with the pitch in that location.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And just like that, they're out front. It's 2-0.
For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Base is empty with 2 away. And here is Manny Ramirez. Swings through that one. 0-1. DeGrom, 36 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2010.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
That one just misses the outside corner, and that's ball 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. You're dialed into the show. Top of the second, leading off, Manny Ramirez. On the ground. Aaron with the throw to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So digging in, Colson Montgomery. Late on that fastball.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
Strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
1 out, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one. Here's Marcus Semien. Slider misses outside.
Ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Up and in, and the count is 3-1.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
That one is blasted left field towards the monster, into the monster seats, and gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-2.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Manny Machado now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Next pitch misses way outside.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
Hard hit right side. Fires over to Guerrero. And that is the third out of the inning. Back now at Fenway. And now the catcher comes up to him. Adley Rutschman.
Now pitching. J.R. Richard.
First pitch just misses. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile.
1-2.
And the count 1-2. Liner, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next pitch is outside.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
And 1-2. Rutschman aboard here at first with nobody out. Slider got him for strike three. So up next, Hank Aaron. That misses off the outside edge. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. Man at first, one away. Strike three, and that's two in a row. So two down now, and here is Walker Jenkins. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do?
0-1.
101 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. On to first. That is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. First pitch misses. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. Left-hand hitter waits. And a ball evens the count. And he hits a ground ball right side. He'll do it himself. Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
Yordan Alvarez.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Biggio stands in now, looks at that one inside. Outside with a breaking ball. Fastball for a strike. Late that time, and it's strike two.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Rutschman fires over to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third.
Leading
Now it's the right fielder,
the right
Ronald
fielder,
Acuna
Ronald
Jr.
Acuna Jr.
Richard back to work. And that
That's
misses. 1-0.
1 ball, no strikes.
That one down the line,
Foul ball.
and it goes just foul. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Biggio down to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Jordan
Now
Lawler
batting,
will hit
third
next.
baseman,
0 for
Jordan
1. He hit into a fielder's choice his
Lawler.
first time. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was out
1
front
ball, 1
that
strike.
time. A little out front there as he swings through it.
A lot of times you'll
1-2.
see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Outside
Ball.
low, and the count's even at 2. Tied up here in the early going. Strikes him out with 101. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great
It's 0-1.
feel for his breaking ball today.
Lindor swings through that one.
He normally does
0-2.
damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Fans another, and that's 3. On to the 4th, and now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. That one outside, and that's ball 1.
Well, these players, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And a swing and a miss.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. The throw, and that's a great play for the out. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. That one out to right. Acuna has it sized up. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Colson Montgomery
Now
digs
batting,
in now.
Shortstop Colson Montgomery.
This to third, Lawler. Tosses across to first, and that will end the inning. Ready to go, bottom 4. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Swing and a high fly ball. That's out to center. Duran makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. Manny Ramirez,
Now
the next to hit.
left fielder Manny Ramirez.
Hit on the ground to short. Montgomery. And there's 2 away. Here's Adley Rutschman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here at Fenway, now it's Marcus Semien. Tap foul at the plate.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Here's Josh Naylor. Center field. Jenkins makes the catch. 2 down. Here comes Manny Machado. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that's the 3rd out. Back inside Fenway Park, bottom of the inning. Here's Turner now. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Here's the second baseman, Hank Aaron. Swinging a foul out of play. Next pitch is outside.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. And the batter now, Walker Jenkins. In the dirt, but kept close. Hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the 2nd out. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a ground ball. Throws to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. Top 6. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Burns back to work. Swing and a foul straight back. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 1 down. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez.
Number 44, designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That one to first. Steps on first for the out. Craig Biggio now at the plate. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. That one ripped right center field. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double. Go ahead run on base. Bautista getting ready to hit. Inside. Ball 1.
And the strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter out.
Swing and a miss. That one at 99. Now 2 balls and a strike.
3-1.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. That catches the top part of the zone. And a full count now.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
And a swing and a miss. Back in Boston, here's Acuna now. Fought off foul.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Up and in. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one missing
that's
low.
That's a ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one off the mark. Full count now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts
Now
in this
batting,
one.
third baseman.
So up next, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. One down, base is empty. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Toss to Naylor, and that quickly 2 away. Francisco
Now
Lindor
batting,
comes up to the plate.
shortstop,
1 for 2.
Lindor.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Ramirez makes the grab. And that'll do. Back here in Boston, we go to the top of the 7th. And now, Manny Ramirez. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Now he turns and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Trying to get back to second, but he can't. So digging in, Marcus Semien. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
That's the ball. 1-2.
Just misses.
Ball.
And the count is 2-2.
2-2.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. That completes the strikeout, inning over. Back here at Fenway, bottom of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
High in the air, out to right. Bautista hauls it in, and there's one away. Next to hit, Manny Ramirez. 0 for 2 in this one. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Now the catcher
Now
up to hit, Adley Rutschman. This is a guy who is very highly regarded defensively. Fun to watch him control stuff behind the plate. Good game caller, good at framing, but it's that big arm that really stands out.
Yeah, and because he's got the big arm, he pays attention to the running game and is sure to manage it.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
When you have a catcher that can throw like that, a pitcher doesn't have to worry.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Mark Davis.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that is out of play. That missed inside. Now 1-2. And that one is inside. The changeup missing, and the count's full.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Hitting the air out to center field. And there's one down. Here's Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here's the throw, and he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Alvarez will hit next. Swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
That one misses, and now it's even 1-1. And fouled off. 2 down, go-ahead run in scoring position.
kiss away all your problems. Just sleep on the couch. I'll make my own lemonade. Then we go up the drive, through the door. Cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in my own better off alone. So don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me, don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. Take it or leave it. You're turning squares in a circle. Just spit it right out. You shove it right in my face. You say, hey, what's your problem? Why you talking like that? Knowing I'll picture you leaving, you're not coming back. Up the drive, through the door. Cut my hair on the kitchen floor. Back in my, you're better off with one love, 2 miles, a missed call, and a pretty boyfriend. Don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me, don't go breaking my heart. Just take it or leave it. Don't go breaking my heart. Just tear me apart. If you're gonna leave me, I'll leave me. Don't go. I get in line for you.
Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. MLB The Show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Aggies taking on the Red Storm. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go. And towing the slab in this one, Justin Verlander. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, that 12-6 curveball explodes out of the hand, and because he's able to throw the high fastball at the top of the strike zone for a strike, hitters commit to that pitch, and before they know it, they're swinging over the top of that curveball.
All right, ready to go here. Now a chance for Manny Ramirez.
7 o'clock.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Varitek down to first with it. Got him. One away on the strikeout. So up next, Jose Bautista. Towards first, and foul ball. 1 out, bases empty. They say you win.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Swings through it for the K. And he's stepping in, Jason Varitek.
For the Red Storm, the catcher, Jason Varitek.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Bautista settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. Now it's the second baseman, Travis Bazzana. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And
One
ball
ball,
1.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And that's way high. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And a rope into center field, base hit.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Yordan Alvarez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Ripped on the ground to second. Hernandez over to first in time. That's the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, David Ortiz. And that one is in the dirt. And that is ball 1. Ground ball to the right side. And that's just foul. Swings over the top of that one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
There's a swing and a drive. Makes the catch, 1 down. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Swing and a miss at a slider. Verlander, 42 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2004. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. No score here in the second. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. And now 1 and 2.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Outside low, ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
2 down, base is empty. Jordan Lawler digs in now. They say a win.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And back here in Denver. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. Gore back to work. Ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. So here's Kyle Tucker now. So now here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker, former 5th overall pick in the 2015 draft by the Astros. This guy's turned into a whale of a player. Tucker hits for power. He's got 30 homer power, but the strikeout rate is under 20%. Swings and misses. 2 and 2 now. And that's down and away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Check swing, and he went. Strike 1.
1-1.
Man at first, 1 away. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. And that forces the runner to hold on at second. 2 on with 1 away. 2 on, 1 out. Here's Kike Hernandez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, all eyes on the double
no
play
strike.
ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Strike 1 to Kike Hernandez. The shortstop takes the ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but
3
you
balls,
have
1
to
strike.
execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Tucker over at second. Carter over at first with 1 away. In for a strike. 3-2 now.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitcher.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. A 3-run shot. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-0. And that one pulled foul. And that is in for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Just off the outside edge. And the count 1-2. Almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
High fly ball, right field. Bautista on the move. Hauls it in for the out. 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Varitek stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Other than ripping one into the
Now
gap
back,
or blasting
second
one over the
baseman.
wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Bazzana in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And downstairs, laboring here, about to throw his 30th pitch of the inning. That one misses. 3-1 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. That's a base hit. Coming home. He'll score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Whips it to first. And they get the out on Alvarez. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. But the biggest... And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. That's too low. 1-0.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 1
No
strike.
fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just gonna have to tip your cap on that pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Outside low. And that's ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
That one
2-1.
missed.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. Round second, digging for third. The relay. The tag, and he's out trying for 3. 2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Mike Lowell. Swings through that one.
0-1.
That one to first. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. And they as we go to the last of the third. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. Just missed.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
And another ball.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
2-2 the count.
Missed with a changeup. 3-2 now.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And a base hit right there. And the leadoff man aboard.
The right fielder, number
Here's Kyle
30,
Tucker.
Kyle
Singled and scored his first time.
Tucker. Now pitching, Walker Buehler.
And there's a foul ball. Burger gets his lead at first with nobody out. That one inside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. 98 miles per hour on the gun. Evan Carter now at the plate. Check swing. Went around. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back. That one on its way, and it's gone. A 2-run shot. It's 6-0. So 1 out, nobody on. Here's Kike Hernandez. Carter makes the grab. 2 down. So digging in, Alex Gordon. He's 0 for 1. That's inside, and that's ball 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the last half of the third. There's a high chopper. Lawler over to first. Bang, bang play, and the inning. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. And that chops in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Foul ball, still 0-2.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
1 up, 1 down. Jose Bautista, the next to hit, went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball. And he pumps it a strike. And a curve misses outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Acuna at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one.
0-1's the count.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a
No
strike.
ball, 2 strikes.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Bottom of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Walker Buehler will go back to work. And that one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Buehler winds and fires. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Carter sizing this one up, puts it away for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Travis Bazzana. There's a strike.
0-1.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Diving, makes the grab. And now Manny Ramirez. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
That one a little bit high, and the count even 1-1. Swings through that.
Just not able to catch up to that
1 ball,
velocity.
2 strikes.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And ring him up. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now the first baseman, David Ortiz. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Now batting, the catcher, Craig Biggio.
So man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to him. Craig Biggio. He's 0 for 1. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
Arrieta, in his 13th season, he features a sinker,
inside.
a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Ramirez makes the grab, and there's one away. Jordan Lawler getting ready to hit. His first at bat was a strikeout. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
Ortiz stands at first with 1 out. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that
0-2 is the count.
fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Tied him up on a fastball inside. Now here is Evan Carter. And that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
And it's 1-0. And the slider
inside,
just misses.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Ball 3.
Now 3-0. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at-bat.
Hernandez at the plate now. That's ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Next offering way off the plate. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Oh, nice play. They get the out, and that'll do it. Back here at Coors Field, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Buehler back to work.
Alvarez.
Outside.
Well, these guys putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carter under it. Makes the catch for the out. And here's the first baseman, Jake Burger. That's in there. 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he got him. That K is his third of the game.
The right fielder, number
Kyle
30.
Tucker, a.k.a.
Kyle
King Tuck, to the plate now.
Tucker.
Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Runner at second, 2 down. Last half of inning number 5. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-0. Hernandez, the next to hit, takes outside. The shortstop takes the ball.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Gets down, base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez at third with 2 away. Way inside. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Makes the catch, and well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there.
Singy, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels. And I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. The relay to second, not in time. He's got a double.
With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Bautista up for the 3rd time here. Watches that one miss. There's a swing and a miss. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but Awful
strikes.
for me. It sounded like some type of deal at a fast food restaurant,
Nope,
like 3
that's
for
a ball.
33 or something.
Lifted in the air, right field. Tucker should have it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And it's quickly 0-2
No balls, 2
on the
strikes.
designated hitter. Line drive, and that's a base hit out of the left center field. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. 2 gone with runners at the corners. And next will be the cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. Not
Counts
even
1-0.
close there. Ball 1. Two on, 2 outs. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carter snags it, and that is that. Back here in Denver, bottom of the 6th inning, and now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. That one outside.
that's just out.
Ball 1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but he wins the
He's
foot
out.
race to first. Good job of knowing how much time he had there. So up next, Travis Bazzana. And that misses. 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. That one finds the corner, and that is strike 1. And that's outside. Inside, and it hit him.
That ball got him.
You know, Boog, there always seems to be that oh no moment. For the pitcher when he's lost control of his pitch, and most of the time it's right when he lets it go. He knows that it's not headed where he intended it to go.
And first offering is fouled off. Gets a swing and a miss with the sweeper.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
And down on strikes he goes, and there's 2 down. And now the first baseman, Jake Burger. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 2 aboard, 2 outs. And that's outside.
That pitch is out.
Ripped, but it curls foul. 2 on, 2 outs. Good job to fight that one off. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Biggio gathers, throws to first, and it's in time for the third. And we're back. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Late with the swing there.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line. A little bit out in front of that off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate, but he did just enough to drop it in fair down the line.
And a swing and a miss.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Next to hit, Evan Carter. Way high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well.
Runner on the move. That's in for a strike. He's safe.
You remember?
Throw, save. That's a stolen base. One out and a runner at second. That one ripped. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second. It's 8-1. Now a relay to third.
Well done. Drives in the run. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Hernandez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And here is Mike Lowell. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Runner at third, 2 away. Got him looking. Good job at damage. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle Tucker. There's a strike.
0-1.
And a big swing and a miss.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. So up next, Evan Carter. 3 for 3 with a pair of home runs and a single. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Out to short, Lawler. And a couple of quick outs. Kike Hernandez digs in now. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike. Pitch misses outside. And the count is 1-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that extends the inning.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
And now here is Alex Gordon. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. Drops into the glove, and the inning is over. Back here at Coors Field, we're at the top of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. To the right side, Pizana. Tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Acuna now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. Gonna count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. On to the bottom of the 8th. And now the catcher
Now
comes up
pitching.
to him. Jason Varitek.
Justin Martinez.
Martinez, a 6'3" righty. He
0-1's
features
the
a
count.
sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a four-seamer. Line drive, makes the grab, one down.
That swing right there tells me he's seen
Now
the ball
back,
pretty well.
second
I know it
baseman.
didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Bazzana in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
And that one misses up and in. Now 3-1. Draws the walk there.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Number
One
24,
gone runner at first. Manny Ramirez now at the plate. Ball one
Outside, that's the
there.
ball.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation where he needs something on the ground.
Into the outfield, base hit. And now two aboard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. And a swing and a miss there.
0-1.
Corrals it. That's out number 2. And here's the first baseman, Jake
number
Burger.
21, Jake Burger.
Way outside, and it gets away. But no advance from the runners. Swung on, belted. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul. 2 outs, couple of base runners at first and second. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. A gigantic blast. It's 11-1.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Then I love you, baby. Do you love? Yeah.
guess it's safer. Plan on finding love a little later. This came too soon, and I'm not too sure what to make of you. And all of these butterflies, suddenly you're always on my mind. But I start the flow of emotion, cause I don't know how to control what I'm feeling. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. I'm looking for layers, hoping you're not just saying all the pretty words I love to hear. You don't even know how deep I feel. I'm playing it cool, but I'm losing it all. Lately I've been trying on your last name, but it just feels so tough. This is going way too fast. Every time you look at me, I can't hold back. But I don't wanna tell you that. I could try to fight. It wouldn't matter every time I try. I fall deeper into you, I can't deny. I'm breaking all my rules. I can't help but give in to you. Can you be mine? Will you be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine? Will you be mine? Give me a time, give me a time. Can you be mine? Will you be mine? Give me a time, all of your time. Can you be mine? Will you be mine? Give me your time, all of your time.
Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster, todas se me arriman. Mala mía, si tu gata está en mi roster, pa' su postre, entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. El abuso, si sale un meque, mis perros están buzos. Me sobran los recursos y cuando traboneamos la hablo sucio. Lealtad siempre prométeme, afila el machete. La tengo arañando las paredes, facturando emerald verde. Todos los semáforos luz verde. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Arte Mona Lisa, por mi cama se desliza. No me avisas, sugieras hacen fila. Son una bandida, buscan que la le bendiga. Soy el dembow killer, dueña de la maquila. Liche en la valija, más el edit. Fotos tienen fija, las babies en los números se fijan. Los bolsillos llenos, me siento como un buster. Todas se me riman. Mala mía, tu gata está en mi roster. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Entro el dueño de la aldea, women se me pegan, huele mi dinero. Yo no soy Shenlong, pero no imaginas lo que te espera. Gamaliel, International Flow, John Gama, dando de la mata, desde el valle en las hamacas. Salvi, si les tomas es que les está dando vértigo. Viendo para acá arriba.
I first met you, baby, everything I wasn't anybody than a shade of blue. Your blue eyes around him, how could I live? The color of your stare doesn't compare. Times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. Oh, the water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I go up and I come down. When I remember the day I was still around. Yeah, the water was just right, like your lips so warm. But now my heart is torn between the rose and the thorn. Yeah, times were better when I was still there. I was better when I was still there. Now we're swimming the oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. Oceans of emotion, 7 days at a time. The water's blue, and so are you. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon. I won't be running out anytime soon. Cherry tree, I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back, right under you, bringing me back.
From Daikin Park in Houston, the show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's Houston taking on Houston. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. So just about set now. And today on the hill, Blake Snell. Lots of punch outs, a real strikeout artist, Singy.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. late on that fastball.
0-1.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
And strike two.
They really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Good eye right there.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And that's off the inside edge. And a count now even up. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Swings through that one for strike two.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
Got him swinging. 1 out. So here is Bryce Harper. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1. No, that's in.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Man at first, 1 away. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. He swings and fouls one off. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starting pitcher, J.R. Richard.
Big-time arm power. One thing he struggles with, though, is repeating his delivery. And sometimes you have bigger pitchers trying to sync things up. Not as easy as a more compact pitcher. But if he can get command going, establish it early, and carry it through the ball game, he's going to pitch deep into this one.
That's in there, and the count even at 1. Swings through that.
That was straight queso right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right through there, got him. And 1 away. Jordan Lawler, the next to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And it's fouled away. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first, 2 away. Here's Francisco Lindor. And
1 ball,
1.
no strikes.
Foul ball there. Ball to strike. Check swing, and he held up.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
And here it comes. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Two out,
balls,
space is empty.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
That one way outside, and now it's filled up 3-2. Swing, and this one's bounced on the ground. Montgomery, 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Let's get it. This stuff takes time. This stuff takes time. Stay on that grind.
Second inning
Leading
set
up
to go.
for Houston,
Here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. Snell back to work. Hit on the ground to short. Whips it across. 1 out in the second. Now it's the shortstop, Colson Montgomery.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And there's a ball. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Second inning here, no score. And the slider just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
A little bit low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Boog, if I were him, I'd be nibbling around the plate as well. I mean, this guy is just capable of hitting pitches outside of the zone and driving them a long way.
Now it's going to be Manny Ramirez. Cut on and lifted in the air. Acuna there. Hauls it in, 2 away. Here's Marcus Semien. On the ground to third. Lawler. They take the force out. That's out number 3. Back here at Daikin Park, bottom of the second. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Tosses to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
1-1.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
1 down, base is empty. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Biggio collects, fires to first, and it beats him for out number 2. That's a strikeout.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
And first offering is fouled off. And that's outside.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
1-2's the count.
99 miles per hour to finish him off.
Do your thing, B. Do your thing, B. I'm about to shake up the system.
Back here in Houston. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now it's Manny Machado. Swing and a miss as he was late.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. That one fouled off. Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now batting Jarren Duran. just off the inside edge. Duran, a rangy center fielder, hitting leadoff in today's game. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2018. That one the other way, but that's a foul ball. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Alvarez, batting with one down, takes a strike. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
That's it.
Just misses with that one. Duran leads off first with one away. On the ground, right side. Lindor, that's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back here in Houston, here's the second baseman, Hank Aaron.
Aaron.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line drive, hauls it in for the out.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
And ball 1. Out towards left center. Brings it in, and there's 2 down. Trey Turner now. Chris, he's currently the team leader in OPS.
Turner.
Slider right there.
0-1.
And that is cut on and missed. That's strike 2.
No balls.
Good luck catching up to that one.
Next pitch is outside.
1-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Start of the 4th, and now the first baseman, Bryce Harper. And there's the strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double. Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jose Bautista getting ready to swings here and blasts one left field. Banks off the wall. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
Ground ball right side could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Relay to first. Double play. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
On the ground to short. And that is the inning. And we're back, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one missing low.
You know, this group of hitters just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch, perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
At the plate, Jordan Lawler. Swing and a ball popped up. Simeon makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Grounded out to short in his first trip. Strike 1.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramirez brings it in. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. On the ground. And foul ball. On the ground to the left, Lawler. Fires across the diamond. 1 away here in the 5th. Now it's Marcus Simeon.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Manny Machado up to the plate. Out to short. Lindor out to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at Daikin Park, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Richard back to work. Ball 1 on a pitch inside.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss.
1-1.
And the count 1-1. That one in triple digits.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swings and misses, struck him out. So digging in, Manny Ramirez. And he swings through that one.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
1 ball,
and
1
that
strike.
One upstairs, ball 1. Outside low, and it's 2-1. And that one fouled off.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
That missed by a lot. Ball 3. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. And no swing. It's ball 4.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Hank in the box now, takes strike one. Fought off foul.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. And downstairs.
1-1.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
And that one is lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Tanner Scott.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1.
On the ground to third, jumps, throws, on the money. Nice play. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Alvarez goes 6 feet 5 inches, 225 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. That one's upstairs, ball one. Gets a piece and stays alive. One down, base is empty. That's down and in. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here comes Bryce Harper. First pitch, not close. And another ball.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
2-1's the count.
That catches the zone for a strike. 2-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2. Back here in Houston, now it's the DH, Trey Turner.
Now pitching, Dan Joyce.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. Acuna in the box again, takes a strike. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Home team down a run here in the bottom of the 6th. Chases in the dirt, slider there. Out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Jordan Lawler will hit next.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back here in Houston, top of inning number 7. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Now pitching.
New arm out of the bullpen, Ryan Helsley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Other thing in this part, I mean, he could sneeze one over the left field wall into those Crawford box seats. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Here's the catcher to hit, Craig Biggio. And that one popped in the air, left field. Ramirez. And there are 2 down.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times.
A swing and a miss. And we're back, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. That's back. And it's off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw to second as the tying run is forced to stop at second.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. And that's a double.
No, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, get that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And 1-1. That one missing inside.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get out. So far, not getting what he was hoping for. And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Huge strikeout there. In the air, right field. Bautista. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third. He's in there.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
That's to third. Machado throws to first in time. They limit the damage here.
Let me start by saying.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. Swing and a foul out of play. One down, base is empty. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Here's Manny Machado now. And there's a foul ball. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And Manny gets a piece. Hard ground ball, base knock. So now back to the top of the order. Now here is Jarren Duran.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Billy Wagner.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Long run, tracks it down. And that's the 3rd out. And now the center fielder, Jason Dominguez. Joyce back to work. Check swing, went around.
0-1.
Strike 1. Swing and a miss, 98 on the gun.
0-2.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him. On the bump today. Trey Turner at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
Bunting for a hit. And he's safe at first. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. That one missed.
1-0.
Turner runs. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And that one fouled off. 1 out. The go-ahead run is at second. And a swing and a miss. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight. And now Jordan Lawler. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
No balls. 1 strike.
That's
That's the ball.
inside.
That's inside.
2 down. Go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Throw to
1 and 2
third.
to count.
Out. And that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now the DH, Yordan Alvarez. First pitch misses. He was late there. Strike 1.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Lawler moving under it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. And he swings over the top there. All tied up here at the top of the 9th. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And they lead it. It's 2-1. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Wagner. In his 3rd season, he features a 4.
Now pitching.
Here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Inside. And it's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Clase picks up the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. On the ground right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom 9, here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Lawler. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0 balls, 1 strike.
And he blows that one by him at 100.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. In there. Got him looking for the K. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. Got him swinging for the K. And they're down to their last out. And here's the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that's in for a strike. Next pitch is outside.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the 9th.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
Right now they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps. Give them an up.
Lift it to left, and this should do it. And there it is. And your final.
I feel like Joe.
Gucci Pampers for my run. Get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? terrible thing away. New watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classy taking my coat from me. I blast the dope is she on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODD. I'm the one that turned the earth to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I step all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna. Can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Bad do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these. No obstacle. Country and Kool-Aid and bags a hot picker. She gon' keep her sicker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why
city going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really want us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the judge. Better hush, remember growing up. All I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die, for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Running the ground, running around. We was them kids that played all in the street, following leads who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside graves. I'm a real beach boy. Come ride my wave. Left me with the either or. Fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only. You switched on me, mama.
Live from Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City, Missouri. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's the Rockhounds going up against the Rockies. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Towing the slab in today's game, J.R. Richard. What should we keep an eye on here?
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Jordan Lawler now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
0-1's the count.
Bautista pulls it down, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Francisco Lindor. Chopped to third. Handled by Machado. That ends the frame. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone, because that's where you can get hurt.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down. Now it's Yordan Alvarez.
The designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez.
Fouled off left side. Tap foul at the plate. 1 down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good start for Max Fried. Here is Bryce Harper. Not close with that one. And that's ball 1. Sliced hard but foul. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
And the pitch. In the air, left side. And that is that. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, top of the second, here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Manny Ramirez, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Guerrero on at first, nobody out. Strikes him out with 100. And the batter now, Jason Varitek. In the dirt. Man at first, one away. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. And now Hank Aaron. And that misses off the outside edge. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
This one in the dirt. Cut on and missed at 101. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Fans another, and that's 3. Back here in Kansas City, bottom half of inning number 2. And now the catcher comes up to him. Craig Biggio. Max Fried will go to work. And a foul ball. Grounds one to short. Fires over to Guerrero. Out on a bang-bang play. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Colson Montgomery. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
0-1.
Hard hit left side. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
Batting 7.
Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Ramirez.
To the right side, Hank. Sends it to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. And we're back. Digging in is the switch inning outfielder, Jason Dominguez. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Dominguez, 22 years old. And he's usually in left field, but today he's patrolling center. Here's the tag, and he's out. Here's Trey Turner. Nobody on his team has a better batting average than he does, Siggy. Just missed.
Outside.
That one ripped right center field. And in one hops the wall. Around second is Turner.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And they take the lead with the infield single.
No, he didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. Tied him up really well with that pitch inside. Couldn't get it out of the infield, but somehow turns it into a knock.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw there. Safe. One out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Machado makes the catch, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Here is Marcus Semien. Free back to work. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. On the ground at first. Guerrero takes it himself. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Now Machado up here. That misses the zone. Ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-2. Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Duran takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Maybe a 2 ball, 5, 4, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Two strikes to a guy who's already 0 for 1 with the punch out. The only guy in the lineup with that strikeout. But
that's strike 3, and the 3rd. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, now Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2
Well, he
strikes.
missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Up and in, look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Foul ball. 2 away.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
To third, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Machado makes the play, and that is that.
So you're not gonna say nothing and just sit
back here in Kansas City. Bottom four. Here comes Bryce
First
Harper.
baseman, Bryce Harper.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Jose Bautista. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Bases empty, one away. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fly ball to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. Craig Biggio digs in now. Grounded out his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. And he'll be safe at first. So a man at first. And now the shortstop, Colson Montgomery. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Nabs it, and that's the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Hank Aaron. And a foul ball. The other way. Harper steps on the bag, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfect.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Heads up base running right there.
Look out.
You got
that fastball drilled him.
Well, he just couldn't get out of the way of that one, and that's not an easy thing to do when you've got a fastball coming in hot.
Here's Acuna now. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Now he decides against it, and he's back in at second. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. 0 for 2 in this one. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-2.
And he grounds one to the right side. In plenty of time to first. Out number 3. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's the left fielder, Manny Ramirez. Out to short. Slings it across. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien. Swing and a miss. And that's strike one.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
Next pitch is outside. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Up and in, and that's ball 2. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. Here's Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And Manny gets a piece. 2 outs, base is empty. Ground ball, Vlad Jr. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the sixth inning. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate.
Lindor. Now pitching, Joe Kelly.
Right through there for a strike.
Oh, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1. Vladdy in his 6th season, 25 years old, and he was born in Canada.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him. Now 2 out. Manny Ramirez, the next to hit. There's a swing and a miss.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Yeah, a big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Swing and a miss for the strike. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, and now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Lifted in the air, out to left. Ramirez hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Yordan Alvarez now at the plate. Who's over 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Yordan Alvarez.
Up the middle. Lindor on to first. Yeah, they get the out on Alvarez. So Harper stands in. And a swing and a miss.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Dominguez settles under this one and makes the play. And that's back here in Kansas City. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Kelly back to work. And there's a ball.
No strikes. Ball 2.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
This one in the air. Harper makes the play, and there's 1 down. And now it's going to be Hank Aaron. That one hammered center field. That's back. Adios, pelota. And they add to their lead. It's 2-0. Base is empty, 1 away. And here is Jason Dominguez. And first offering is fouled off. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. 1 out, base is empty, and a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. Way outside, and the count is 1-2. That's to third, and that one handled, slinging it to first in time. 2 down, base is empty. Trey Turner with a chance now.
Trey Turner.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss. Struck him. And we're back. Leading off, Jose Bautista.
The right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Swing and a foul straight back.
Well, these players, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
It's off his shoulder, eats him up. Now the catcher up to hit. Craig Biggio maybe expecting a bunt here. David Robertson takes over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tying run at the plate. Just off the inside edge.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. And he gets back in.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
And misses inside.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
So the tying run at second. Got him! And that is a big first out. Digging in, Manny Ramirez. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
2 on, 1 out. Skips in and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. There's some hot water trying to protect this lead.
On the mound now, Ryan Helsley.
No margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Peterson just got a piece of it. 1 out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. That missed by a lot. And now it's even 1-1.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
That's off the inside corner. 2-1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Man, it's so frustrating. You got a couple of runners on. You want to try to drive in at least 1 run. Maybe you get a little too big with the swing. Pops out right there. And I tell you what, nobody's more frustrated with that at bat than him.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Not close with that one. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And that one fouled off. Kelly, the slender right-hander, and a swing and a miss.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a lower fastball for some pitchers.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jordan Lawler. And
That's
that one
ball.
almost hit him.
Counts 1-0.
Swing and a chopper out to short. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking at.
And he can't come up with it. The run comes in from second. The tag, and they get him. So a sloppy play there, but it ends the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran. And that one sliced foul.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Now the high heat too much on that one. Yordan Alvarez will hit next. Late with the swing there.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And down on strikes. That K is his 3rd of the game. Here comes Bryce Harper. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. That one pushed to the left and foul. Pitch in the dirt. 1-2 to count. Making 4 strikeouts in a row. Just back here at Kauffman Stadium. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
Hader.
And a swing and a miss there.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Barrett now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 2.
0-2.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Next to hit, Hank Aaron. Inside, almost got him. Two outs. Swing and a miss.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Biggio collects, fires to first. In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him. Bottom of the 9th. And now the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Emmanuel Clase gets the call from the pen.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Lawler tossed to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Clase, in his 5th season, he throws a cutter, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that one is inside.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swing and a foul out of play. Biggio over at first with one away. Off the plate inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sets him down on strikes. Now only 1 out remaining. Manny Ramirez digs in now. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And that is out of play. This could end it. Got him, and that's the ball game. The shutout in this one, 3-0.
But you could be my dinner. I said, why you always got your head high in the clouds, your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars? I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the dimmer. Shine so